Hannah.
Hi. Happy fall.
Happy fall.
It's officially fall.
And now we're into soup season. Well,
she never leaves soup season, to be honest.
Correct. I am a 365 soup person. And some people don't get that. And it's like, I'm not eating soup on a beach. You know, I'm usually in an air-conditioned house. Yeah. I know early in my Weight Watchers career, my sister and I, are you following Jenn Cooks, my twin sister?
At Jenn Cooks.
Yes, we will leave her contact information down below.
Yes.
We did a 0-point soup. We had like 3 or 4 of them that we used to make so that in between meals, if we got hungry, we would just eat that. It was like a black bean soup, tomato soup, whatever. And so it was just very filling. And these are 3 of my top favorite soups, in case you were wondering. If you were at a cocktail party and we're like, what are Bizzy's favorite soups?
Now you know.
Now you know.
You're about to find out.
The first one we're starting with is a butternut squash and apple soup. I know it sounds weird, but it's slightly sweet. I do add cayenne pepper to it, so it's got like a little bit of, kick, but it's a sweet, savory, and after you roast the butternut squash and the vegetables and the apple, it's a blender soup. So it's
easy.
like set it and forget it. Here's a key though. I'm going to suggest that you microwave this for 5 minutes. It's going to be so much easier to cut. So we're going to throw that in the oven in the microwave right now. We'll come back, cut it up, take out the seeds, and put it on the sheet. Stick it in the oven.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Did you get your
Let's
coffee?
do it.
Oh, you got Monster.
Yeah, I'm on Monster now.
Yeah, I'm still on coffee.
Ultra Paradise. It's 10 calories, no sugar, no nothing.
Would I like that one?
It's, you don't like this one. You like the low carb one.
Okay, yes.
The low carb one is my other favorite.
Okay.
It's delicious.
Is that one hard to find though?
No.
Okay.
No, this one is usually like Mariano's. Always has buy 2 get 1 free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So if you like to look like a 12-year-old boy who plays video games at 33 years old, this is your drink.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get this in the microwave.
What a good boy.
Whoa. All right, just be careful because this is going to be hot. But it is so much easier to cut into now that it is microwaved for
A few minutes.
yeah, here we go.
Yeah. There's no way you'd be able to do that.
No, how easy is that? And of course it's not cooked all the way through, but that's okay. We're gonna roast it. And then I just take an ice cream scoop and just dig in and take out all the seeds. Should I plant these, Hannah?
Yeah.
And then we'll have butternut squash. Hannah's not a fan of butternut squash, actually.
It's okay.
But oh, I love it, especially in a soup. If it's on a menu in a restaurant, I almost always get it. And then we've already cut our carrots over here and apple and garlic. So I hate peeling garlic, so I've been buying this peeled garlic at Mariano's. And this bag is like $3.99, and you get so many cloves in here. It only has a shelf life of about 3 weeks, so you want to put it in the freezer before it goes bad. So when you defrost it, it's going to be a little bit opaque and it might not have the same texture, but when you're putting in a soup, it's going to taste exactly the same. So don't even worry about it. So we're going to oven roast this at 400 degrees for 45 minutes, but after 30 minutes, we're going to take the carrots and the apples out and then throw everything in a blender. Could not be easier.
We're ready. We're back with the cooked butternut squash.
And cooled. See how caramelized that got? And then we've got really nice color on the carrot as well. I will tell you that I hemmed and hawed about getting a Vitamix for how many years?
I mean,
so many.
Oh, a decade?
Yeah, and I'll see if I can find a link for it, but there are refurbished Vitamixes that are about $200 less. I think not like out of the box. I think they're about $450.
They're hefty.
And I think my friend Morgan told me about the reclaimed or refurbished, something like that. This was still $250, but it is a workhorse. It does really well. So whenever you're blending soups, you always want to do the liquid first. And I'm not going to add all this liquid. This is 4 cups, will be 4 cups of broth, because I'm not sure how much this is going to fill in there. But I'm going to add everything to here. And you could do, this is just chicken bouillon for chicken broth, but if you want to make this vegan or vegetarian, just use veggie stock. And if you want to start peeling some of that, the butternut squash out of the skin.
Yes.
because you can't eat the butternut squash skin, not like delicata, which Hannah hates as well. Just as much, would you say?
Yeah, we have pretty opposite tastes.
Well, and my mom's not a huge fan of squashes either. And I've tried to have her try different things over the years, and it's not been successful.
No.
And my mom is not shy at telling you if she likes something or not. She will tell you.
She'll be honest.
And within an instant. I think I'm also going to add a little bit of onion powder to this too. Why not, Hannah? We're crazy.
Okay, yeah, we mentioned earlier, I keep clanking this as we're talking, but we mentioned earlier she doesn't like onions. So she says, but all of her recipes pretty much that you would add onion to, I add onion to. So if you do like onion, please add it.
Yes.
That's why
none of my recipes have onions.
None of her recipes have onions because she's not a fan.
And we got nice caramelized on the
garlic
as well. And I left the skin on the apple because when it's blended, you can't tell, and just extra fiber. I also didn't peel the carrot for the same reason, because that's where a lot of the nutrients are. Or so the internet says.
Yeah, so
that's what the internet tells me.
This basically, when it's cooked, it's kind of like a sweet potato.
Yeah. I might blend this first, and then we'll do the second one.
Yeah.
Is it about all you got? A little bit more.
A little more.
Nice. And with the Vitamix too, if you leave it running on high temperature, it also heats the soup. Oh, go to plug it in.
That does help.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna take half of this out. And these are Weck jars. I absolutely love them. They're expensive, but you will have them your whole life. They've got
yes,
seals.
but I will say it is a little annoying that the little clasps that keep the lids on, they will just disappear. It's like socks.
Yeah.
They will just disappear.
But luckily you can buy them separate. So
yeah, you can always get a pack.
Yeah, Hannah has refilled me twice, I think.
The cool thing is that you can buy them anywhere, but they're usually, once you order them, the order is sent to the most local place possible that can make them. So they're not made somewhere and then shipped to you unless you're like somewhere really obscure. When I placed the order for some different sizes for her, I think last year for her birthday, all of a sudden I got an email back from a local glass house in Crystal Lake, and they're like, hey, we just saw where you are because I'm right down the road. Do you want to just come pick it up? And I was like, I didn't even know that was an option.
That's crazy.
They're made locally.
I love that.
Which is really cool.
It is nice. And then this time I decided, in my original recipe, I did like a shredded Brussels sprout topping on it, but I have some really good feta cheese, so I think I'm just gonna crumble a little bit of feta cheese on here, and probably some dried parsley for a pop of color.
One thing you need to know about my mom, other than she hates onions, is she will sell her left tit for a pop of color. A pop of color on the dish.
If it makes sense or not.
Yes. I know, we'll be doing like, I don't know, what were we doing?
I don't know.
One day we were doing like,
tacos.
Yeah, and she's like, what about, gosh, that's not a good example, but like, we'll be doing something like American, and then she's like, let's add this Asian thing that has nothing to do with anything in the dish.
Correct.
And I'm like, girl, that does not belong here.
That does not belong. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Can you see how creamy that got?
And thick.
And thick. So now we're gonna taste it, see if it needs any extra seasoning at all. It's absolutely perfect.
All right, soup number 2.
Lasagna soup.
This is probably her number 1.
Yes.
Her ride or die soup.
My ride or die. It's not even my recipe. I did adapt it from my friend Brenda from Farm Girls Dabble, and I'll put her link to her OG recipe from 2010. And she has so many different frequently asked questions about the soup, and her blog post is like so intense. But I first started making it, I want to say in like 2012. And then I went to a beef event, which was like certified Angus beef. And the only reason I got invited is because I lived in Chicago, and they didn't have to like pay for my airfare or anything like that. And it was like my first like brand trip that I did, even though it was just in Chicago. And I was just mingling, and I said, "What's your name?" And she goes, "Brenda." And I was like, "What's your blog?" And she's like, "A Farm Girl." And I was like, "Oh my God, Farm Girl Dabble." I'm like, "Lasagna Soup." Like I just lost it. And I literally starstruck. And there are so many variables to this recipe. So the base of the soup recipe is 0 points. If you're not using fire roasted tomatoes for your tomatoes, why aren't you? Because it just gives so much flavor.
Yeah.
And just a little flecks of just whatever
charred bits just kind of give it a little depth of flavor that you don't get with regular diced tomatoes. So if you have the option, try to find the diced fire roasted.
They're a smidge more expensive, but you will get them on sale just about every 3 weeks. So just keep an eye on the sale flyer.
Oh yeah.
And you can also change out the, I've done cheese ravioli. I've done lasagna sheets that I've broken.
Change out the pasta.
Yeah, change out the pasta. And with most soups with noodles that you have, even if it's chicken noodle soup, anything like that, always keep the noodles separate, because this is what is going to suck all the juice out of your soup if you don't finish it in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
And that way you can portion size it. I typically do
portion size it.
Portion size it. That's the professionals say.
Instead of portion control, portion size.
Portion size it.
Yes.
I usually do a half a cup in my soup, and I'll use an ounce of Italian sausage. This is mild, loose Italian sausage. And today we're going to make like mini meatballs. And so I'm going to see how many mini meatballs I can get out of an ounce. We're going to cook those first and then add them into the soup to finish cooking. And then I'm thinking if I get 6 mini meatballs for an ounce, I know if I have 6 meatballs, and that's how many points that is. And then if I want more, I can adjust it
from there. You can also, usually at our Mariano's, they have some like, what's the word I'm looking for? Shaped, like not loose. They have actual Italian sausage links.
Yes.
In the discount section if you go early enough, and you can also use those. Just you'll have to squeeze out.
Yeah, take it out of the casing.
Yeah.
And also, since I live alone, sometimes I will just go to the butcher counter and get just one piece of sausage or link of sausage. And that could be one for soup, and then I'll use the other half for like on my pizza or something like that. And there's no waste, because I want to be a freezer girl.
Yeah.
I want to be a freezer girl.
She's not.
I'm not. Even if you were to look at my ChatGPT right now, on my freezer inventory is just ridiculous. So I think I'm going to start meal prepping off of that. But for now, we're going to get our Italian meatballs going. My handy
digital scale.
Yeah, so that's 2 ounces. Has to be exact. I'm not exact about a lot of things, but
the only thing she's exact about is when she weighs out food. It's got to be perfect.
Yeah, and we're just gonna make little tiny meatballs like that. Maybe I'm only gonna get 4. And I have to see. I want to say 2 ounces of Italian sausage is 6 points. So you decide however many you want.
Yeah, and since the base of the soup is 0.
Yeah.
And then you're just counting for the noodles.
But how cute are these?
Adorable.
I love 20 food. Boop. So that's 1 ounce of meatballs. And you can also use chicken sausage, ground turkey, whatever.
You can use hot if you like spicy. This
Yeah.
is just the mild. Oh wait, I'm getting 5 out of that.
And I do add a little bit of crushed red pepper to the soup, and that's optional, but I think it gives it a nice little kick. Let us know what your favorite soups are in the comments below. We would love to know.
My favorite, I think, is, you didn't ask me, but I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay, what is yours? Yeah.
My favorites, I love potato leek soup.
Yes, she makes a mean potato leek soup.
It's just easy, and it's low calorie. It's delicious. I also love chicken and wild rice.
Yeah.
Because it's like kind of creamy. It's like thick. And when it's really cold with like some fresh crusty bread.
Yes.
I'll also add, in case anyone's interested here, my mom's OG simple crusty bread.
Oh yeah, we'll leave a link to that down below.
because anyone can do it. It's not like sourdough. You literally just mix everything together,
Let it
rise.
rise,
and then bake it. And it's crusty. It's like a perfect artisan bread that goes so well with soups.
and it makes really good grilled cheeses too.
Mm-hmm. And you can also add cheese on the outside if you wanted to get fancy.
I'm just rolling them a little bit.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's perfect.
You're not just kidding. It's okay.
Yeah, that's the one. This is the one Hannah made.
Excuse me. Perfect ball.
No, it's fine. So we're just
but
gonna.
This one's kind of tiny, so I'm gonna add. Hold on.
And then all we're gonna do is sear the outside and get a nice crust on it, and then finish it off in the soup. All right, so our noodles, our meatballs are not fully cooked, but they're got like look at that little char mark on there. That's gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna push them to the side, and then I'm gonna add my 6 ounces of. See that it never cut this.
I know, can openers.
If you have a can opener that you love, can you let me know in the comments, because this is the bane of my existence. It should go right through, but it's not. Okay, that took a little bit of effort.
It did.
Oh my gosh, that's good enough.
There we go.
That's fine. It's how all
the story of her life.
It's how the professional cooks do it.
Yep.
So we're just gonna let this melt just a little bit, and we added the crushed red peppers to a blender because I don't like chunks of tomatoes. So
you mean we added the cans of roasted tomato?
Yes, the fire roasted tomatoes we added.
Yes, not crushed red pepper.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going in with the blended tomatoes.
And then we always use chicken bouillon for our broth, just because this container is like $10, but it's like.
It's our favorite chicken broth.
Yeah, I think there's like 100 and some odd servings in here. It's crazy. So we're doing 4 cups of broth. So we're doing 4 teaspoons of that. And then we're going to add our water. And then oregano with your heart. I'll probably do about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, tablespoon.
8 tablespoons later. Always lots of pepper.
Lots of pepper. I'm almost out of peppercorns. I need to get some. That's still coming out. This isn't in the original recipe that I have, but I'm going to add it, is onion powder.
I know. Who is she?
What's happening? And even over the weekend, my brother made a pasta sauce from scratch, and he used onions in it. And he's like, they were already in the pan. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, it was fine. I ate it. It was delicious.
Yeah, because she likes onions.
Yeah, I just like to pretend I don't. And then just a little bit of crushed red pepper, just to give it a little bit of a blend. So, yeah. And I think we have everything. Oh, the only thing I'm going to add is minced garlic to this. But I'll grab that in a minute. And this is going to cook down and then finish cooking the meatballs. And then we're going to add our cooked noodles to it.
If you're wondering where Todd is.
Always at my feet.
As close as possible. All right, well, how was the taste?
So good. And here's a lesson I learned early on in my cooking career, is I'd never tasted anything until I sat down to eat. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it needs X, Y, and Z. So I think that's probably why I like cooking versus baking, because I can
adjust it.
And as I go. So it needed a little bit more oregano, a little bit more salt, and some more black pepper. And this is just about done. And in the original recipe, what makes this a lasagna soup is that Brenda has what she calls the cheesy goodness in the bottom, which is ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese that you put in the bottom of your bowl. You put the soup on top and add the noodles and everything like that. I wasn't a huge fan of the ricotta in that soup, but I do use mozzarella cheese on top, and then it just gets all melty and delicious. And typically when I make the pasta and keep it on the side, I don't do anything. I don't reheat this at all, because the soup is going to heat it in like hardly any time at all. So I'm going to add a half a cup of noodles to this, add the soup, my 4 meatballs, and the mozzarella cheese, and put it all together. I cannot tell you how much this bowl of soup brings me joy. It is perfect every single time, and just a little ½ ounce of mozzarella on top is just the cheesy goodness that you need. It is literally like eating lasagna in soup form. If you don't make any, how do I want to put this? If you make just one of the soups we're talking about today, make sure you make this one.
Last soup.
Yep. And it is potato.
Instant pot potato soup.
Yeah, I will tell you, I thought an Instant Pot would just be a waste of space, but I really like this Instant Pot. The only thing I don't like about it is, obviously this comes out to clean, that's great, but there's like these little divots right here.
Where the lid fits.
And if you get food stuck in there, it is nearly impossible to clean. If you have like one of those brushes, like cleans like a straw, that's like the only thing that I found that gets in between there to clean it.
Yeah, I just cleaned it a little bit, and you can also just shove, like put something here and shove it until it doesn't go anymore, and then you can use this to go around it and like drag anything out.
It's a little bit of a hassle.
It's not the best setup.
Yeah.
She doesn't really use an Instant Pot all that often.
I don't, but
I probably use mine once a week.
So, but that's going to be for coming in the fall. I think I'm going to use it more. This is the newer model, and I kind of like it because it's shorter and it's wider. It has, I think this is a 6-quart, so you can make big pots of soup and stuff like that.
It is nice, the wide mouth, having that one instead of the regular.
Yeah, because I find with the taller one, my burn function happens to me almost every single time I use it, and I think that's why I didn't use that one.
Right.
This one I've not had problems with. So let's just hope that continues.
All right, so starting off with celery.
Yeah, we're just gonna roughly chop.
Okay.
So it's gonna be smaller pieces because obviously we want it to what's the word I'm looking for? It needs to be.
You want it to soften in there?
It needs a fine chop.
Oh, it needs a fine chop.
Yes.
Not a rough chop.
Not a rough chop. Sorry,
that
was a rough chop.
That's okay.
We need it.
Okay. That's changing things because I wouldn't have been so careless.
Okay, that's all right.
All right, so fuck.
Do you want to start all over because the other half? Because I can use that for something else.
It's all right.
Okay, sorry. This is what happens in our communication. Is that I think of it in my head and think that she's supposed to know what I'm talking about, and it doesn't.
She thinks something else than what she says. So she said rough chop.
Yes.
She meant fine chop.
Mm-hmm.
But in her mind, she said fine chop, and so
it's okay.
It's okay. A lot of times, she also likes to just start the conversation with like, "Oh, she finally got back to me, and I was telling her, blah 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 blah."
With
and
no
I'm like,
context.
Who are we talking about?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What's happening?
It's okay.
Okay, so question for you.
Yes.
Are we not blending this?
I think I used, in this recipe, I just used a potato masher, so it's going to be a little bit thicker.
A little chunky.
Yeah. So use that as your barometer. And then also you can use any potato that you like. If you use Idaho potatoes, you can peel the skin, but since we're using these baby potatoes that we got on sale at Mariano's and Metro Market, these go on sale probably like every 3 weeks, 2 bags for $5. I like petite potatoes because being alone by myself, like two or three potatoes is plenty as a side. I feel like I don't waste it, and I go through a bag before it rots in the bottom of my pantry.
Yeah, and I think you can also just, I mean, all potatoes are versatile, but I feel like these are somehow, in my mind, a little bit more versatile.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, I'm going to add our water to here. Much like the blender, when you blend soups, with the Instant Pot, you want the liquid on the bottom. Not that it wouldn't have gone to the bottom anyway, but that's good again.
No, I know. I was just seeing if we brought the bench scraper out, but I forgot.
Oh, but you want me to get it for you?
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is a little bit finely chopped. Not like what I had going on here. And if you like it smooth, then you could, by all means, either put it in a traditional blender or use an immersion like stick blender to make it smooth. Totally your preference. And also, if you don't like the skin, you can remove it too. But it is also harder to remove the skin on smaller potatoes. It's just more time consuming. But that's okay.
We talk about FlavCity products all the time, but he does have a cookware section. Our discount code doesn't work with that, but I am obsessed. So if you are looking for a really heavy duty cutting board, this is it. This is $99, but it's big, it's heavy.
It's very sturdy.
I don't know what kind of wood it's made out of, but it's really good. This is also his chef's knife, which is, I want to say $69.99, which is a really good price. And then his bench scraper. The reason I like his bench scraper so much, it has a really sharp edge. So you can like chop with it. It
just picks everything up.
And it also does it also have a measure? Does it have? Oh no, it doesn't. I thought it did. Maybe that was the other one I had.
No, but it's very, very sturdy.
Very heavy duty. And it's amazing.
I think he does holiday sales too, so as we approach the holidays.
Yeah, he might have
like bundle sales.
Or like Black Friday or something like that.
Everything's chopped.
Yes.
Should I have probably done that first? Yeah. But here we are.
Here we are.
So potatoes are quartered. Everything is just going in, right?
Yep.
So
everything, all the shrimp in the Barbie. All the, what is it? Shrimp on the Barbie?
All the shrimp on the Barbie.
Yeah.
For our fellow Aussies.
Yeah. Our big Australian following.
All right. Everything. Wow. Carrots also diced finely.
Yes, not roughly.
It was. I should have double checked, to be honest.
It's fine. But it's my fault too. So
no, it's fine.
It's fine. All right, we're gonna add our 1 cup of 2% milk.
Okay. You could also, if you want to make this, vegetarian.
Yes.
Or vegan. It would be vegan if you used almond milk or any other alternative milk that's neutral and vegetable broth or stock instead of chicken.
We're almost out of this.
Oh no.
Whoa. All right, we're gonna do one tablespoon and just a whittle.
And just a whittle.
Yeah.
Minced garlic. I love adding minced garlic to my potato soup, and if you're a garlic girl,
yes, we'll do 2.
Let us know below, because when it says 2 tablespoons, I'm adding 6.
Yes. And then
lost a piece of garlic in there.
I know you like
onion powder.
About a tablespoon.
You could also, if you are an onion person, you could make this a potato leek soup by adding leeks.
Lots of cracked
And then I would just use a stick blender.
Yeah.
Did you add peppercorns?
I did. Yes. Hannah got me this for Christmas and I love it. Because you can make it like as chunky as you want.
As coarse or fine.
Yeah.
It's
can
nice.
You smell that?
Yeah, it smells really good. There is something about freshly cracked black pepper.
And we'll do like a couple of pinches of salt.
Yes.
All right, so we got potatoes, carrots, celery, the broth, the bouillon, garlic powder, onion powder, 2% milk. We're gonna leave the crushed red pepper out because Hannah says it doesn't eat it and she wanted to smack me in the face.
I don't usually use, only if I'm making something that is intentionally spicy do I add crushed red pepper.
Okay.
But I'm also not a spicy person. I have a spicy personality, but not the palate.
Yeah.
She has both.
I have both.
So she only gave me half.
Yeah, sorry.
But if you like things a little spicy, I mean, you could, Mom, you are going to eat this. You can.
Of course. No, I know, but I'll just add it to, because I might also give some to my neighbors.
Okay.
My next door neighbors just became grandparents for the first time, so.
Yes. Oh, baby's so cute.
Yeah. So that's it. And I'm not going to turn the Instant Pot on here because I did that once and I almost warped my $600 booze board table.
Yeah, butcher block.
Yeah, so we're not going to do it this time.
We're going to move it into the kitchen.
So we'll make.
So what are we putting this on?
So we are.
Because I always, since I'm rather new to using Instant Pot, I'm always like a psycho when I find recipes, and then people are like, "Oh, I just put it on pressure," but I like didn't know what that meant because I'd never used an Instant Pot or pressure cooker before, and then I'd have to like search the comments to be like, what setting was it on? Yes. So let's just tell the peeps.
We'll tell the people. It is. I've got low glucose right now. I can't even speak. It's
I know.
69 and going down.
Oh my God, let's go. Okay.
High pressure for 35 minutes, and it's because the potatoes are raw, so it does take that much time to do it, and then we'll just see what it looks like in 35 minutes.
And another thing to note is it's not going to take exactly 35 minutes. So anytime you're using a pressure cooker or Instant Pot, always add usually 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Depending on how much pressure you're using.
Well,
because it takes time for it to get up to pressure before that timer starts ticking.
Correct. And you also need it to depressurize before you can open it. So
yeah, some recipes will have you manually release the steam. Otherwise, you can just let it naturally release. And
I think that's a misnomer of having an Instant Pot, because people thought, oh, in like 15 minutes, I'm going to have a gourmet meal. That is not the case. It is not the case.
I mean, it is in the name, so you would think so.
Yes, but it is
and I know, because I was also disappointed. But
yeah,
here we are.
All right, we'll see you when it's done. Yeah. It is the next day. We didn't have time to finish filming this yesterday. This is the Instant Pot potato soup. And we left the skin on because we used the new potatoes. So I'm just going to use a potato masher to kind of just get in here.
Hold on, before you get into that.
Yes.
Let's just tell them. So we were talking about how long to cook it for.
Oh, yes.
So we ended up...
It was 20 minutes.
Yeah, her new Instant Pot has a soup function that I think defaults to 25. And we did 25, right?
No, we did 20.
We did 20.
And the potatoes were done.
Yeah, everything is cooked. So it looks like that was a good time.
Yeah, so it did take probably 15 minutes for it to get to up to temperature. So just remember that when you're with the Instant Pot, that it does take
and then
some
hang
time.
on, before you get into that.
Okay.
Let's just show them what it looks like.
Okay. If you don't like a chunky soup, you could absolutely put all this in a blender. But we're just gonna break it up with a potato masher. And then just do a final taste test and see if we need more seasoning. Maybe like a little bit more black pepper or salt. And because I use chicken broth, I usually do only salt at the very end because you don't want to add too much salt. You can always add more. You can't take it away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's a fun fact. I just learned this about my daughter. She does not like chunky potato soup. So we are going to put it in the blender and make it smooth.
Yeah, I don't mind if it's on the stove because it has time to evaporate, but this is a little brothy. And I think to get the silkiness that you want with potato soup,
yes,
we should blend it.
We're blending it.
Okay, here it is blended. Much thicker.
Yeah, it's a good call on that, Hannah. Because cheese.
You would?
I'm going to try it without cheese. Or do you want cheese on it?
No, I'll try it without cheese first. Mm. Yeah, that's really good.
That is excellent. I think it does need a little bit of black pepper, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
The carrot's like more
pronounced.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. It's good though.
It is, and I will have all the points down below in the description. I actually think this is a 0 point soup now that potatoes are
0.
0 points. Yeah, because there's nothing in it.
Yeah, there's no oil, there's no nothing.
Nope. So then we can add less cheese.
Exactly.
So then we'll just do like that.
Yeah, just have a little, I like to have some green onion chopped on mine, fresh cracked pepper.
With the cheese.
Cheese, maybe some bacon bits.
That's excellent.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That really brings you around. Gotta love a sharp cheddar.
So good.
And that's one of the things I ditched a long time ago is the fat-free and the low-fat cheese. Because A, it tastes like ass, and 2, much better to have something good. And I think 13 grams, which is just shy of a half ounce is only 2 Weight Watcher points, but you get a lot in that.
It's more flavorful. It's more satiating. It's like what you're wanting.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you use fat-free, it's not always melty. It's like coated.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And it doesn't melt, right? All the things.
Yeah,
well, this is a winner.
This is a keeper for sure.
Love it. So if you are not already subscribed, we would appreciate it if you did so. Like this video, share it, leave us a comment. Let us
know if you like these soups, if there's other soups that you want us to make. Just let us know.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.